Swastiastu. My name is Januartha Putra. I'm from Universitas Udayana and I'm from Fakultas Teknik and Prodi Fakultas Teknik Mesin. And my professor is Professor Tjokorda Tirta Nindhia STMT. And today I'm gonna have presentation about steel products and properties. In the next main reference I use is Metalurgi for the non-metallurgists, second edition. Contents chapter 8.1 classification of steel, 8.2 carbon steel, 8.3 alloy steel, 8.4 alloy magnetic steel, 8.5 strength and power. Application of steel. Steel can be classified based on its function of a used carbon escapement. Based on its use, steel is divided into two types, namely structural steel and equipment steel. Structural steel has the following characteristics: rust resistant, heat resistant, electrical resistant, friction resistant, and low magnetic. The carbon content in structural steel is not greater than 0.7%. It is if it is large, is called tool steel. Meanwhile, based on the carbon content steel, it is divided into carbon steel and alloy steel. Carbon steel is divided into three types. Normally, low carbon steel is Ce 0.2%, medium carbon steel Ce 0.25% to 0.6%. High carbon steel C around 0.6%. Next, steel form one of the most complex round of the alloys in common use. There are many ways to classify steel. Classification of steel based on chemical precision physical use metal. There is a three variable based on category in steel under composition features 8.1, trailing carbon steel, alloy steel, and the high steel, which include the stainless steel. This is the picture 8.1. Kiln steel, which have less of porosity than semi-kiln and element inert, relative picture 8.2, are processed with a more inefficient chemical compression in the ingot. Almost all steel are cured. Suspension alloy steel, magnetic steel, and a steel of combination. The steel are also preferred to the sheet steel because they are better vulnerable and are not subjected to gain or strain gain. Mechanical compression do not change with time. This is Victor 8.2. Next, 8.2 carbon steel. Carbon steel is a material consistently form a combination of the carbon around 2.06%, silicon around 0.5%, magnesium around 1.65%. And in petrol in the form of sulfur and precursors. In the steel industry, there is a classification of this carbon steel. This classification is based on the carbon content in the steel. There are high, medium, and low. All this is carbon content effect and statistical test value. Based into the pure iron has a soft property, so the other elements must be added. One of the which carbon with this is an iron bond with carbon into the product, a stronger material. Carbon content determination the strength of steel. The higher the grade, the stronger the steel, but its ductility or ductility dispersion. This is what the case of steel with a carbon mixture matter classifiers. The salt is burning. The next, the steel iron carbon alloy comments from 0.02% at less than 2%. The source plant carbon steel contains small amounts of the magazine and carbon steel. Look at table 8.3 can be classified further on the basis of the carbon contents. Steel of less than 0.30% C is called by carbon steel or mineral steel. Steel containing between 0.20 and 0.60% C is called medium to carbon steel. Steel containing more than 0.60% C is called steel high carbon steel. And free mechanical gauge. This is a table 6.3. As usually. And good spark condensers can be used significantly low, medium, and high carbon steel, like a picture 8.3. 6.3 alloy steel. Alloy steel is a type of steel can combine the various elemental iron or fluorescent the mechanical property of this metal. This type is high alloy steel, often used to make several types of products, ranging from pipes, compression, or surgical tools, high pressure or temperature valves, cutting knife, high temperature valve to jet engine component. In the high alloy steel, this type of steel has elemental alloy with an amount of 8%. This type of steel can be found in the heat-resistant steel, tool steel, wear-resistant steel, very high strength steel, and also stainless steel. This is source I use when to be the electric. Next, equator and temperature QT alloy to construction low carbon steel combined high yield strength from 350 to 1035 mph or 50 to 150 ksi and high tensile strength with good not the quality compression resistance or weldability. The various still have different combination of their characteristics based on their intense application that each is the common product from. But some of these steel as well as another similar steel are products as well being of casting. In the term of the impact partners, there is still generally a problem with steel and steel at low temperature picture 6.5. This is steel table 6.5 are a high alloy of carbon, iron and steel that possess an excellent combination of strength and toughness superior to that of the most carbonated steel. This is table. Then next, superior of the most carbonated steel at a picture 8.6. As such, they are considered an alternative to hardened carbon steel in the critical application for high strength and good toughness, and liquidity are required. Hardened carbon steel derived their strength for the stable vessel hardening mechanics, just as maintenance and breaking information, and the subsequent preparation of the cables during temperature. Next, 8.4 elemental in the steel. Steel is formed from the combination of the iron and carbon. The main content contained in the steel carbon C with the contents of the 0.1 to 2.1%. However, an alloy of iron and carbon alone is not enough to resist steel with special properties. So the steel is the combination with the various other elements, normally chromium, Cr, nickel, Fe, Ni, silicon, Si, magnesium, Ma, with various elemental improved physical properties and product special properties such as resistance of the corrosion of heat. This is combined steel is called alloy. Search it is what is linked. Steel form the most complex ground of the use command. The synergetic effect is alloy of the heat treatment products treatment result various of the microstructures and properties. It's allowed to be possible include details of risk, alloying effect, and so on. Key alloying elemental are here. Carbon it is the single most important alloying element in steel. It is critical hardness element and it is assistant of the formation of the semiconductor. FEGG and another combination appears like peroxide and aggregate of the special combination of resistance matrix, bayonet and iron carbon anthracite. The relative amount description of the layers in the phase can be manipulated without heat treatment to alert the microstructure and tell therefore the properties and the chemicals of steel. The influence of the carbon content mechanical properties influence in the picture 8.4 for a plain carbon steel, not as the carbon content increases. The real estate, tension strength, and barrier hardness gradients run well described in the picture impact talk, alignment, and reduce in the areas of strength. The hardness iron carbon maintenance increases by raising the carbon contents of the steel, raising the maximum contents of approximately 0.6% C. Picture 6.8.4 next 8.4 allowing elemental in steel. The word steel has become synonymous with strength and the description strong as steel. As the common accepted language, steel is usually associated with the strength because many of the use of steel is the one of another. Their support load and minimal at the characteristic of the steel mechanical property include strength, power. The main characteristics by steel of the strength. Steel has the excellent tension strength. Its maker steel even the load of the strength deformation. This is achieved because the molecular strength of the blood according to the deformation per unit meanwhile strains cause tension stress in the steel toughness. Toughness is the relationship between the amount of energy steel can accept it until it breaks. The less toughness of the steel has, the more brittle and steel characters will be. Toughness steel is supposed to be to the user safety of toughness steel can be determined without testing by giving its effect. This is the source I use it. High strength combination of the lowest single current that's 275 mpm 40 kpsi and can be more or less deformation into full qualification. As the low combination magnetic steel, as the lower high strength lowish ASLA steel which is a low nickel steel heat treatment normalized or equation between the carbon steel heat treatment low alloy steel. There's a four type of steel have higher layered steel. That mine carbon steel is as thorough condition table 6 8.6. The fourth type of higher steel can have some basic different mechanical property available for the form in the term mechanical property heat required of the interpreter low alloy steel after the base correction strength and toughness. This is table 8.6. In many applications such as high-strength steel is dependent to carbon alloying for the strength. The toughness is depending carbon and alloy steel. Also, the lower is described temperature picture 8.7. This is 8.7. There is a sharp drop in toughness and temperature example -40 Celsius, -43 Fahrenheit. This is known as probability variety transition temperature (DVT). The DVT is associated with uncertainty structure mechanical in a vertical steel because the slip system in the body centroscopic VCC crystal inverter become disaster at low temperature. Next. The DVT is strongly influenced by microscopic factors such as grains, strain, and press contraction such as ferritate, perlite, martinez, and baronet. thinner grains size improvement, toughness, and lowers the DBTT, while a temperate and maintenance provenance condition toughness at lower temperature, like Victor 8.8. The maximum energy level of the is called the upper set energy. See picture. Next. To test performance as mass specimen as not to be surface of the specimen establishing a particular of left of the part. These tests are usually, however, the desired which still and the heat treatment test. The test has been depicted in the before the computer as possible. The important stable change when regulating the lesson and computer can be illustrated by examining the behavior of the test treatment alike. Cell crankshaft with and without the selected by the suboptimal impact disciples and the heat treatment part with a still short or parallel under control condition. The result is the testing crankshaft as well as synthesis bears are shown in the picture 8.9. Next. Friction and dry strength at the room temperature and 540 degrees Celsius, 1000 Fahrenheit. At evening, it's a picture like 8.10. For previous alloy steel included some of the common components and maybe below the typical of low alloy steel for a high temperature surface. This is factor 8.10. Sometimes staying assembly column has steel combination with low carbon steel like a picture 8.11. This is 8.11. The string had concrete deformation in the picture 8.10 and 8.12. Celsius 1000 Fahrenheit after the same condition and it was still in the 100 hour is on the order of 150 MPa or 20 K5, which is now illustrated at 540 Celsius and 1000 Fahrenheit. Another standard range temperature set in a higher temperature like the picture 8.12. Terus HSLA methane still have also been developed for structural application. The essential application remaining still in development of the hard dust designate utility and program protecting process coating and steel when it's exposed to the atmosphere, permitting the use of blood without pain. There are important using dark surface welding steel and combination and two unalloyed plain carbon steel weathering steel have the surface typically reduce corrosion rate in the atmosphere like picture 8.13%. That's all I have today. I'm sorry I have so much to tell you the presentation today because my voice is really happy problem, really holding me back. I'm sorry about the quality of audio today. I'm just have a bad feeling today. I'm sick. I like today or today. And I'm sorry. The best waiting, and now it's better than before. My voice is still keeping like this. And thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.